Just a quick heads up before we dive in. This entire story is a work of fiction, created purely for your entertainment. You know how some stories start off slow, easing you into the mystery? Well, this isn't one of them. Because the moment that strange ocean signal reached the wrong person, the entire world changed. Remember last week? We finally decoded just enough of the signal to understand one crucial thing. It was unrandom noise. It was intentional. But here's the part that no one, absolutely no one, expected. The very first people who heard it weren't government officials in some secret bunker. They weren't top-tier scientists. They weren't even Navy intelligence officers. No, the first to hear it were random ham radio operators scattered across the internet. Private hobbyists. You know the type people sitting in their basements at 2 in the morning, surrounded by wires, soldering irons, complex antennas, and half-empty coffee cups? They picked up the signal before anyone in an official capacity even knew it existed. At first, they just wrote it off as interference. A weird, deep, oceanic crackle that messed with their frequencies. But then, one of them started posting recordings online. A user who went by the name Stillness14. Nobody knew his real name. Nobody knows his location to this day. Posted just 20 seconds of audio that he'd captured off a deep band frequency, somewhere near the Pacific Ocean. And that short 20-second clip changed everything. Because hidden inside all that static, there were patterns. And not just any patterns. Repeating sequences. Sequences that unbelievably matched the fundamental structure of DNA. The signal. It was imprinting gene-like patterns directly into audio waves. This wasn't communication. This was an instruction manual. And this is where everything starts to get so much worse. Within just 3 days of listening to that raw recording, members of the ham radio community started reporting symptoms. But not physical symptoms. They weren't getting sick. They were experiencing profound behavioral changes. People described this overwhelming sensation of remembering things they had never experienced. Vivid dreams of impossible underwater architecture. Buildings not made by human hands. Massive, sprawling structures that weren't built, but grown. It didn't feel like imagination. It felt like memory, as real as their own childhoods. Then, a ham operator in Brazil posted a shaky video, his eyes wide, saying, "I think this signal is changing us." That video vanished 24 hours later. Poof, no explanation. His account was deleted. His channel was completely wiped. Copyright strikes were issued from some unknown, untraceable legal entity. But it was too late. Copies were already downloaded. Mirror links were posted all over the web. The internet never truly forgets. So, here's the nightmare truth we all facing. This signal is on a message for us to decode. It is a message that decodes us. It's designed to discover what we are, and then rewrite us from the inside out. Now let's connect this back to GoTypical. Remember the future general store idea? It's the ambitious business plan, the dream to build a global platform for commerce. The founder doesn't realize it yet, but the signal is already creeping into consumer culture. It's in product packaging. It's influencing design trends. It's embedding itself in memory cues and subconscious shaping. The entire world is already being trained, conditioned to think the future belongs to someone else, not to humans. The signal wants access to commerce. Why? Because commerce is the real operating system of humanity. It's not governments. It's not countries. It's not even the military. It's the trillions of daily transactions. It's a simple act of buying and exchanging value and information. If you control commerce, you control the species. This frequency isn't trying to talk to us. It is trying to use us as a carrier wave for its own agenda. Every single purchase you make is a data point. Every click is a tiny mutation. Every recommendation algorithm is a vessel carrying the code. This is not just alien contact. This is alien colonization. But not through a brutal invasion. It's happening through influence. It's slow. It's invisible. It's distributed across the globe. You can't stop this by blowing something up. You can't shoot a frequency. You can't bomb a signal. It's already inside the system. It's already inside us. And you know the worst part? The ocean isn't the origin of the signal. The ocean is just the amplifier. The signal is using Earth's massive bodies of water as a natural planet-sized broadcasting system. Because water carries frequency far better and further than air. The ocean is the antenna. So now we have to ask the big question. Why now? It's why Earth in 2025? Why humans? What changed? What suddenly made us visible to this thing? What made us a target? Well, the newest theory is chilling. Humanity recently crossed a very specific technological threshold. It wasn't developing nuclear weapons. It wasn't achieving true AI. It wasn't quantum computing. It was something much, much simpler. Humanity connected all of its commerce. All of our transaction data now flows through unified algorithmic channels. Crypto, credit cards, e-commerce, mobile banking, digital wallets. We voluntarily linked our collective economic behavior into one single interconnected system. And in doing so, that system became a single organism, a single global mind, planetary hive. And the alien signal noticed. This signal wasn't looking for Earth specifically. It was scanning the galaxy, looking for any species that had consolidated its commerce into a single planetary consciousness. We qualified. We finally became compatible. Our global economic structure matched its template, and the horrifying implication is we are not the first species this has happened to. We will not be the last. We are simply next. Next episode, we will answer the most terrifying question yet. If a signal can mutate the human mind, what happens when it starts to mutate the human body? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you're as fascinated and terrified by this as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one.